Hey, lifestyle changers, this is Dr. Hamis, Dr. Edelita Hamis. Welcome to my Sunday drive. Here I'm hosting a very quick live call to give you chunks of my health perspective that I personally use and also use to coach my patients to improve their health. So in this episode, I like, talking about matters of a reality today that we oftentimes brush aside for two reasons, I figured. Number one, we feel it's not important to talk about it. Number two, we're not just comfortable talking about it. So here's the deal. With my 17 plus years of experience, combined experience as a medical doctor and health coach, I helped many patients attain their best health condition. But I realized I've learned so much about what I do that, and I realized that it's a very complex, there's a complexity in our lifestyle that we know for the fact that our lifestyle is what's driving us to either wellness or illness. So yes, we need to talk about this stuff, even if we're not comfortable or we feel it's not important, because it is important. All right. So if you're watching me live or replay, I appreciate it if you could type your city and country where you're watching from. Isn't it just really nice to know where everyone is watching, right? Why do we care? Why do I care? It's because we are a family here in Lifestyle Changers MD. And when we're a family, we want to know at least where people are of our same mindset are watching from. So what do I want to talk about today? Today, I'm going to talk about safety concerns regarding weight loss products. This happened about, I think, a year ago. A friend of mine visited me, and while we were chatting about random things, she mentioned that because she was desperate to lose weight and she's obese, she tried a slimming coffee that her friends told her to try. She took it for a couple of months and she did lose weight, yes. And she said, I was buying those slimming coffee, even though they were expensive, because she said it worked. But she didn't tell me the whole story. And later, eventually she mentioned, you know what? I did stop that slimming coffee because my friend ended up in the hospital. Her friend was rushed to the hospital, and according to her word, she almost lost her life. Her friend got weaker and weaker and not feeling good, and she was found to have accelerated hypertension, blood pressure of 190 over 100, and her blood sugar was dangerously high. And her friend was surprised about that because she has never had blood pressures and blood sugar issues. So then I asked my friend further about what she's been experiencing with that slimming coffee, and she admitted, well, I was taking that. My appetite dropped significantly, and it reduced dramatically her energy, and she also gets some diarrhea every now and then. By that, I was really worried, and from what I heard from my friend, and so I researched those products, and here's what I found. And for personal reason, I'm not gonna say what the names of these products are, but there are two kinds of slimming supplements. One is coffee, I think the other one is a tea or something that I looked into. So for the first one, the slimming coffee, I found an article that the United States Food and Drug Administration released a warning about this particular slimming coffee. And FDA laboratory analysis confirmed that coffee contains a chemical called sibutramine. And sibutramine is known to substantially increase your blood pressure and or heart rate in some people. And this would be very risky for those people who already have a significant risk for coronary artery disease, for congestive heart failure, and irregular heart rhythms or stroke. So this product, they say, may also interact with with other medications that the person is already taking for the heart and for blood pressure, in a very life-threatening way. Now, that second slimming coffee that I looked into is sold out in the market for weight loss, of course, but it also claims therapeutic effects. Like, oh, this slimming product, this slimming coffee can improve your mood, can improve your focus, regulate blood sugar, and boost your circulation. What a great way to market that, right? Not only will you lose weight, but you feel really good about yourself. What I found in this particular slimming coffee, New Zealand Medicine and Medical Device Safety Authority has issued a warning that that product has something dangerous ingredient in it, that it has to be, quote unquote, not to be consumed. And this product is presented as sachets. It may also come as powder in a tub. And it was found that it contains what? Methylhexanamine and phenylethylamine. Two ingredients. Both are what? Both are controlled prescription medications. Controlled prescription drugs. Why did it end up in a slimming coffee? What do these substances do? These substances has amphetamine-like properties and may have similar effects as amphetamine. And what does amphetamine do? It can cause agitation, some psychological effects. It can definitely increase your risk for high blood pressure and increase heart rate and irregular rhythm. And if that happens, when you start having a regular rhythm, it can increase your risk for stroke too. And according to that report, the methylhexanamine is known to have stimulant effects. Stimulant. So it can stimulate your nerves and your brain. So it has been associated worldwide with risk, a significant risk and life-threatening risk. So that's why it's even banned in many sports and governmental agencies. So please remember that when it comes to chronic disease, such as obesity, there is no such thing as a magic pill or a miraculous powder. Please be wary about supplements. Please. You need to be extremely cautious, because not only efficacy is in question, whether it works or not, but the utmost concern is safety. The FDA is unable to test and identify all products marketed as dietary supplements because, it's not just within their radar. So harmful ingredients in these supplements that are sold out in the market can go unnoticed, unsupervised, not monitored. Because how is it possible that these dangerous ingredients and controlled substances end up in those food supplements? Because they are not monitored. And why are they added there? Food supplement marketers are becoming increasingly aggressive with their strategies to sell out these products. And that's why you will hear or read, not only are they claiming one good effect, but also claiming multiple therapeutic effects, even though they know that the ingredients they've added on it have potential serious side effects it contains. So think about this. If it says it can boost circulation, how can it say so when it can actually hurt your heart, your arteries? You heard that, right? Increasing your heart rate, increasing your blood pressure. How can it boost circulation? How can your blood flow smoothly in that way if your blood pressure is accelerating at 180, 190, 200s? Of course, you will lose weight on slimming or weight loss supplements. You know why? I'll tell you why. Number one, because they contain chemicals or substances that make you lose your appetite or at least decrease your appetite to eat. So when you're not eating, of course you lose weight. Not eating much. Number two, those supplements contain chemicals that are stimulants. Stimulants. They stimulate your heart, your nervous system, and they can increase inappropriately your heart rate. Like you're running a marathon 24/7, even though you are not working out. So you're increasing your heart rate inappropriately. That is not good. Not good at all. If you don't eat less, you deprive your body of the essential nutrients it needs. You're starving your body of the vitamins, the minerals. You can develop irregular heart rhythms that can increase your risk for stroke when you are on a stimulant, which the slimming or the weight loss supplements have. Like amphetamine, you can develop dependency or worse, addiction to these substances, even if you did not intend to. So I remember, there's another story. I remember I joined a health fair one time and I set up my booth there. And this gentleman approached my booth and asked me if lifestyle medicine, if lifestyle change deals with obesity too. He said he wanted to lose weight because he thought that if he could just lose 30 pounds, he thinks he could probably get off his diabetes medication. And I think he's right. He further on went to tell me that his friend convinced him to buy a weight loss supplement. It's a kind of a protein shake that claims to lower blood sugar. He felt that that product was, was the answer to his health problems. He could lose weight plus his blood sugar will go down. What a perfect, pill. What a perfect substance. So, as you may guess, he bought that supplement and he spent 1,500 US dollars on that one, and he took it for 2 months. He said he lost weight, but guess what? His blood sugar went up. So frustrated, disappointed, he stopped those supplements and threw them away. It's like throwing away $1,500. Why am I talking about this? Talking about this because we see an epidemic. We are seeing an epidemic of obesity and overweight. And although we got crazy about COVID-19 pandemic, don't you think we are and have been in a pandemic for way too long? A pandemic of obesity worldwide. I think that's the problem that few want to recognize. Weight is a big issue. And it's a fact that the normal your weight is, the healthier you are. But when it comes to weight loss, please remember this. When it comes to weight loss, the how to lose weight is what's more important than the how fast you lose weight. The how, the process, is what's more important than the speed of losing weight. I don't know your personal motivation to lose weight, but I'm sure it's definitely not so you can fit in a small coffin at your funeral, right? You want to lose weight because you want to feel healthy, functional, and live your life on your terms and not the terms of the chronic diseases that's ravaging our country and worldwide. You want to lose weight because you feel healthier in that way and you can enjoy and have more time with your family and loved ones. You want to lose weight because you don't want to channel your financial resources towards cutting down, spending on medications and hospitalization. So what's your motivation to lose weight? If you are seriously considering losing weight, Do not be tempted by a quick fix scheme. Easy, where you just drink it, take it, and then, sit down and you lose weight. Do you really know what's in that something that you bought? In that powder, in that shake, in that pill, they entice you to buy their product because they know that you would rather pay and be half dead than eat vegetables and fruits. And that's a challenge for us all. Do you really want to do that? Pay, get easy, quick fix, as if it's a quick fix, but dangerous, rather than do what's right. Weight loss products are not safe because they are not monitored. That's number one. Definitely not sustainable because the moment you stop buying them, and everyone knows this, the moment you stop buying them, you gain back the weight. Not nutritionally complete because it stops you or decrease your appetite to eat, therefore missing the chance to nourish your body, right? Is that good? That's not. That's not self-love. The problem is not your appetite. The problem is your food choices. Slimming supplements, weight loss products, they are not life extenders. They are not even a fix. They're rather could be life shortening and life threatening. All right. Well, that's my take on weight loss products. I don't want to overgeneralize, but I know for sure for those two products I've looked at, the data, the evidence is strong and solid. Think about that, lifestyle changers. I hope that you learned something today. See you next week. Hope you will make it a Sunday routine to join me live here on Lifestyle Changers MD Sunday at 8 a.m. Philippine time. And if you're in the USA, it's 5 p.m. Pacific time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. This is recorded. A replay will be available here very soon. Please share this video. Watch it again if you want to be reminded. Make a change. Lifestyle changer. A 1 millimeter change is good enough so long as it's consistent and it's the right path. Just do it. Love you all. Bye.